What's good, people? It's Chi here, and I am hitting you with a new video for how to run comps on Redfin. Now, a lot of people are used to running comps on Zillow, PropStream, PropWire, places like that, but I believe that Redfin is the best place to run comps, and that is because of the photos that you get on the right side of the screen there. So, I'm going to show you what I mean in a moment. I'm going to get my tired face off of the camera because you don't need to see me. You just need to see what I'm about to do here. So let me do that. And let's get ready to do this. So right here I am in Fayetteville, North Carolina, a place where there are a lot of cheap houses, or cheap compared to many other markets, right? At any rate, Fayetteville has a house that I want to run a comp on. This house here, 3609 Madison Avenue in Fayetteville. As you can see, it needs some work. Now it does have a, it looks like a little, a couple of sheds there. I don't know if that's a ADU or something like that back there. But we're going to take a look so you just can see how to run comps. This is not a tutorial on how to comp, right? You should already know how to comp. This is just how to do it on Redfin. So first we'll start off by harding that property so we know where it is on the screen. It's right here. We'll go into, and it pops up a new tab. This is one of the things I like about Redfin is you can always go back to where you started there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just kind of take note of the information. It was built in 1963, 1,300 square feet. It's a 3-1. So those are the main things I want to know about for now. We're going to go click on that map there. We're going to click on nearby homes for sale. Now our property is here. We want to make sure that we're making note of where it is on this map. But once you click, it opens yet another tab. So we can go back and kind of look at where our property is. We can close this if we want to look at the property information if we forget. And of course, I probably already forgot because that's how my short-term memory works. All right, so we're going to go to the last 6 months. Hit done there. We're going to filter for, see, I need to go back here and kind of look at all that information because, again, my short-term memory. So we got 1,300 square feet, 1963. 1,300 square feet. We're only going to look for houses. We're going to filter to houses. 1,300 square feet. So we're going to go up to 1,500 square feet. What did it say? 1963. So we're going to go to about 1980. Noting that we have up to 1973 to work in because it's within 10 years, right? 10 years within 200 square feet or 250. We could go up a little bit to maybe 1,600 if we wanted to, but we have to note that we're looking at properties that are 1,550 or below as a comp, and everything else is good. Now, if you have extra, if you had a basement, you might want to put that up there. If it has a guest house, we want to put that up there. We're going to forget that there's anything in the back yard because we're just kind of doing this to try and see how comping works on Redfin. So I'm going to back this out just one time. I don't want to back out too far because we don't want to get too far away from our property, which is, where's our property again? So we can pull up this map again here to kind of see where we are. Where Madison, Mitchell is right behind us, so we're right here, basically, right? So Roxy Ave kind of looks like a main road, potentially. Boone Trail, definitely, but I'm not real certain on that. Let's see. If we get a satellite view, we might be able to tell a little bit. Maybe not. Those are not like highways or anything. This kind of does have the highway 1219, but it's not like a real highway, so I'm not going to allow that to stop me from going this direction. I think we're okay here, in my humble opinion. somebody else might do their stuff a little bit differently. Now there is a school here. We want to note that. Looks like there's a school. All right, so what do we have? What kind of properties do we have here? Our property was listed for how much? $145, and we could see the condition, right? We looked at the condition. It definitely can use some work. It's got this old carpet. It's got some kind of popcorn ceilings. It's got panels that look like water has gotten in it sometime and mess with that. So let's look at the kitchen. The kitchen is old school. You might want to, do some renovating in there. Somebody might want to do some renovating. So let's look at this 193 here. There's a pool in back, but it does have a renovated kitchen. They left the paneling, but they painted it. So this one is $1,355 as far as the square footage. Ours is $1,322. So we're within the range there. It's a 3-1. What is this? This is a 3-1.5. So there's an extra half bath. We want to kind of think about that. But this one went for $192, right? It does have some renovated qualities to it. It also has that pool back there, so we gotta note that. Let's look at this other one here. This one went for $170. Is that carpet or is that just the way the flooring is? The flooring looks a little older in there. Yeah, this one is not as newly renovated. It is livable. It's in decent shape. What else do we have here? We have this 183. It's a little larger. Was renovated at some point. The kitchen looks like it was renovated at some point, but it's not like newly renovated. It's like somebody renovated it and lived there for a while, or renovated it while they were living it. Multiple colors in all different rooms, so that's another thing to kind of note. So that looks to be about the best as far as the comps. This is an ad, so you're not going to look at that. So as you can see, you can go in here and look through all these photos to kind of see what properties look like before you click on them. That's the benefit of using Redfin, in my opinion, is the speed at which you can look at your comps. You can just kind of come in here and go through and see what these other properties look like inside, and kind of make a determination. Okay, what are the properties that have sold in the area going for? What kind of renovations are needed? What are people doing to these properties in the area? So that is the main reason why I like to use Redfin. I think Redfin is great for that. It is great for running comps quickly, efficiently, being able to see the comparable properties right there in front of you, and not having to kind of guess. With PropStream and PropWire, as much as I love those two pieces of software, they both rarely have photos. And Zillow is great, but Zillow also has some other limitations that sometimes get on my nerves. So for me, I prefer to run my comps on Redfin, and that is the reason why. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, do all that kind of thing. If you didn't, leave a comment and tell me why, because I want to be better for the next time. And hopefully this helps somebody. Again, this wasn't a tutorial on how to comp, but just how to use the tool. Hope that helps. Take care.